right, welcome back to Zakov Builders. We're going to be in here for, I believe this is episode 3, and just continuing to make some effort here. We did pick up a trait that lets us see the value of items. Sells for 7, okay. And we are very close to getting a perk in our weapon, so I think that would help us an absolute ton. Okay, kind of an iffy one. We know this is dangerous. I think that's the sawmill. All right, let's head directly north with the goal of making it to this extraction point. I still have not completed the very first quest. I need to kill 2 wolves. Would be very nice if we could just get that completed, just so we could start whatever the second one is. I need to make some cash. We spent a lot on repairing this weapon, and frankly, I don't really care for this. It's a single shot with no semi-auto or full auto option. I don't think I'm gonna engage that. Since I noticed in time, I'm just gonna go right around that. Where are we? Okay, we are near that encampment. Alright, well, I've already got myself in some trouble. We may as well get some more. Any ghoul? Yep. Yeah. Alright, of the things we could fight, these are... Not fighting people in armor would be preferable right now. This is not the gun for it. These are not the bullets for it. Improved rifle rank. Okay, I wonder if that's my trait. And we'll go inside. Yes. We'll check and see if that trait gave us something here. Toilet paper sells for $2.62. Okay, we probably are going to need more of those for building stuff. I don't know if we're going to build the thing that needs dumbbells. They do sell for a decent amount, but it's pretty heavy. That may be a first ditch item. Okay, if we go here, gun mastery. Okay, we are in this one, but not filled up. Okay, so we can peek what it is. We'll just look when we actually earn it. There's no point in looking at it at the moment. Are we out, or are we gonna be cocky? Let's be a little cocky. We got some space. No way into this building, apparently. Random rabbit. Okay, usually that road is really irradiated. Try to avoid that. A toolbox. Oh, we didn't see if these were used up. I also didn't turn off my tracking on that. I should have started tracking whatever we're going to build next. Oh, hello friends, just coming through, don't mind me. Oh my goodness, there's some more friends. Alright, we're gonna be a little cheeky here. Garbage. Some rope. Okay, I'm sure something we craft will need rope. Okay, very disappointing with that building always. There's never anything in that one. Alright, I guess we're in for a penny, in for a pound. Make sure we're on the lookout for ghouls. Okay, kind of radioactive here. Okay, tape. Again, the yellow stuff is from something the storage room we already built. So that's not actually telling us what we need. Is there really nothing in this floor plan? Guess not. I guess not. Started raining. I guess if nothing else, we're getting lots of just basic building supplies. Yeah, I don't think I feel like getting radioactive from a cracker. And we'll need those basic building supplies at some point. Oh no, oh no. Oh no. Okay. Oh, we bled out. I was hitting 3 at the very end when I saw I had 2 stacks of bleed. I'm not loving that. I'm not loving that. Okay, well, since we died anyways, let's go back inside and let's change what we're tracking so we can actually be purposely picking up stuff we want. Okay, so no more tracking that. I think the next step for us would either be a kitchen or being able to build our own ammo. All right, let's start tracking this. Okay, we do actually need a lot of... Okay, and it does seem to have used up the screwdriver and hammer. Is that a true statement? Yes. Okay, a little weird that we use up tools, but that's fine. Okay, so for that, we already have the scrap material, we already have the screw nuts and the nails. We need a bunch of scrap food. I wonder if we can scrap rotten stuff. I should check that. 2 light bulbs, cutlery, a screwdriver, and a hammer. Okay. Pretty easy, simple stuff. All right. Yeah, that was all a dream. It was all a dream. I do need to remember also that I believe the way the aiming works in this game, just aiming past something in the right direction is not necessarily going to hit them. You really want your crosshairs on the thing you are trying to hit. I definitely could be wrong about that, but I believe that's how that works. Oh my goodness, there's a guy right here already. Oh my, why will you not die? Holy moly. That is why we need armor-piercing weapons. He has a spider, a 9x18 SMG. Alright, one reason I didn't want to carry around my pistol, this is actually lighter. That might actually be worth selling, and I wanted to test something with this. Are you worth anything? 500, sure. Alright, can I... No, I can just consume it. Okay, so I don't want to consume that. Okay, yeah. I was hoping we could scrap that for the scrap food, because that's going to take me a while to get. Maybe we can only scrap good food, which would kind of make sense if we're building a kitchen. Boy, this road is always really spicy. I wonder if there was like a vehicle that went through there, or all the vehicles are just radioactive. It's noticeable. That's all I'm saying. Still looking for 2 wolves. Still probably gonna die to a boar. We're getting kind of close to the extract point. Okay, there's a cabin. I want to at least try to bring in full loads of stuff when we're coming in, even if it's low value stuff. Okay, some water. Tape measure isn't that useful and doesn't sell for much. I will bring the rope. I assume something we're going to build will need a bunch of rope. It is a survival game, and what's a survival game without a bunch of rope? Alright, there's a dude. Apparently he already saw me. Dude, really? I was not even interested in engaging you. But I'm not going to take lip from no bandit. Right, I must have got him. I'm not seeing the body, though. I'm not seeing no body. Alright, well, let's get irradiated while we open a safe. Get the heck out of here. God, that... Okay, here, let me give it one more sweep. I do feel it's a little weird that there's no, like, need a body highlight or something. I mean, he had to have died in here. There he is. There he is. Bandit Timofey. Alright, he had those scissors I need. That might actually be 5 total. We might be able to turn that in. Alright, now here... Looks like we might be able to... grab that. I mean, it is 500. And it's light, and it doesn't take up a lot of room. Okay, we actually have a lot of space left. Do I just take my ill-gotten gains? No. You know the answer's no. Let's get ourselves and be grumpy. I want like one more looting opportunity. Alright, come on. What do we got? Where is everybody today? I saw you. Yeah, I saw you. A random rabbit. Alright, we're just getting too far away from the exit. Alright, let's just circle back this way, and if we don't see anything else, we're just leaving. Is it worth it to kill a rabbit? Let's find out. So, a rabbit gives me rabbit pelt for 32. Okay, probably yes, because I think I can buy bullets for 7. So if I have the weight, we'll see about that. Assuming that we could cook this into something better, I wonder if that's going to increase the sell value. All right. Hang on, did we go in here? I don't remember. No, we didn't. Okay, here we go. Okay, fruit juice. All right, and then, can I scrap you? No. Okay, that's... I wonder if there's a good source of reliable scrap food then. Alright, we're not going to play dangerous here. We're just going to take our gains and go. We are making a little progress on the quest that wants us to kill bandits, I assume. So that is something. Let's look at that. So, still need 2 wolves. Whoever we killed was not a bandit, apparently? I don't know about that, but we've only killed 2 bandits. Still need Lazar, whatever that is. And it says we still have 3 scissors only, but I feel like we have more. Maybe it's the ones on me? We shall see. Alright, so scissors. Oh, maybe we've just picked up scissors and died every time. I didn't stick them in here, right? Sure didn't. Okay, well, that sucks. Okay, and then food and medicine go here. Okay, scientist work 1 complete. Excuse me? Scientist work 1. Is it? Alright, can I turn it in? Hey, buddy. Task. No, it is not complete. Scientist work 2. Eliminate the target in the forest. Infestation. Okay, we'll take it. Oh, I bet you it said complete 3 out of 5 is what that was telling me. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, foodstuffs. These random pelts. We're gonna sell you. We have enough ammo for now, but soon we will not. We're gonna sell that. Food 1, put that in there, that in there. I wonder if we can use cigarettes ourselves. We will keep the med kit on us. Okay, we did need that spoon. We need 6 of these to do that construction. Okay, we need to sell the ruples apparently to get that. Okay, we're gonna sell that. We're gonna sell that. I have a feeling drill and like bolt cutters might be useful for something, so I'm gonna hang on to those. You can go in there. Okay, that's medical supplies. Okay, here are my bullets I'm gonna keep. Bullets to be put away. Okay, that's everything. And we will trade all of this stuff. What was worth so much there? 400. Apparently these cigarettes, the Wilfin cigarette is worth 1,300. Okay. Remember that. Yeah, 12,000. Okay, there we go. Made a little cash. Okay, the raw meat, if I buy it, is worth 150. I assume if I sell it, it'll be worth a lot less. But that does make me... Well, hold on. What? Why guess? We literally have the thing that tells us how much it's worth. Food. 39. Alright, 39 though. Let's look at the price of bullets. Bullets. A price of a bullet is 27. So yeah, assuming I'm not going to run out of ammo, I would say yes, it is worth it to kill them and then get the meat and whatnot. Okay, all he wants to sell me is subsonic. He won't sell me this. We need higher rep. Oh my. Okay. Can we get some non-subsonic? Okay, hollow point. A little bit better. Damage plus... See, yeah, this would be my other weapon, not the one we're currently using, which I'm fine with switching over. That's what we're currently... Okay, so this would be 3,000... Oh, yeah, give me... How do I just get this whole... Is there a way to buy the whole stack? Shift left click seems to help. Okay, yeah, that's fine. All right, we will take that. All right, let's switch it out. This weapon's... I don't love it. It's not the worst thing ever, but I don't love it. All right, let's put its ammo away. Let's put that away. There we go. A new backpack would be pretty handy too. I don't suppose you sell those. You do. All right, I think we have... In fact, let's not think. What do we have? We have a school bag. Weight is 9. Trade. This stuff. So, school bag, weight of 9. Okay, so is that just like the bare minimum? Move speed and ergonomics, if we had this one. Weight 11. Move speed 10, ergonomics. Move speed and ergonomics. That would slow us down. Okay, I assume that this must hold more or something. I don't... It's weird we don't have like an efficiency stat or a something on those. What is this? Okay, we could get a headlight. I don't hate that idea. We did kind of get caught, but maybe we can just get one. Okay, here's a class 3 armor. Has a lot of melee reduction, I assume that means. Some police armor. 31,000. I don't think we are not rolling in it, so we could not get that. Okay, hunter armor. Standard. I think this is what we're... No, we're rocking something slightly weaker than that. Okay, none of that's things that we can afford. We'll refill hunger and thirst. And we probably should heal too. Better to just spend it now. Heal me. Yes. Apparently I was radioactive, and yes. I wonder what they give me for the radiation. We just eat like Prussian blue or something here. Drinking iodine. All right, we need to kill the infestation, whatever that is. Bunch more bandits. Okay, scientist work 2 is right there. We will probably just go north and then cut over. Okay, scientist work 2 is infestation. I don't know exactly what that means. We shall find out. Okay, still also on the lookout for 2 wolves. Also, no ammo found. You're gonna make me empty my clip. Fire mode semi-automatic. That is what we like. Automatic. No. I want to be on automatic. Okay, is that maybe telling me... Okay, that seemed to have actually worked. That did work. Why did that one work? So I hit E twice that time, and that seems to have done it? I was definitely doing that before. Maybe we just had the wrong ammo type or something on. Like in my bag, something that wouldn't fit. Okay, what of anomalies up here? Okay, I think I see... I don't know how... Okay, that hurt. I don't know how precise I need to be against those. Let's heal here quick. There's something down there. Was that a ghoul, maybe? Well, we're in it already. All right, then. Okay. Shoot. All right, well, that hurt. Whoa, 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 whoa! Dude, what the heck, man? Can't you see I'm in the middle of a field of freaking fire? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Jeez Louise, that made my heart jump. A rotten egg. Yeah, you're a rotten egg. Ow. Jeez, what a trip this has been. What a trip. Let's try to zip through Mr. Radiation Road here quickly. We gotta cross at some point. Yeah. Homie, don't play, man. Homie, don't play. Okay, the crappy place has nothing in it. And the place has something. Anti-rad pills. Those were something. I mean, at some point, those will probably be useful. So, probably should hold on to those. Those other locations, I assume, will have different, like, radiation profiles and whatnot. A little spicy over here. Okay, we have a bolt cutter already, some canned fish. Kind of crap. What we got? An MRE, okay, that's something. Vodka, alright. Alright, give me your stupid flesh. We've already wasted the bullets to kill it, we may as well get whatever it had. Relay, don't know if that's any use. Okay, cabinet, more scissors, okay, I think we need one more scissors and we'll be able to do that. Okay, he certainly looked like he aggroed on something. Alright, it's not exactly chilly here. I don't think we are at Zero Sieverts. Normal crackers. Keeper. I already picked one of those up. In fact, I don't even want to bring that. Until I know like when we're actually going to use those, I'm just not even going to fill my inventory up with that crap. Okay, yeah, I thought I heard somebody stomping around. Give me your flesh. Okay, wrench. Okay, I'm not taking a tire. Hammer. Not bad, not bad. Screwdriver. Okay, so we have most of the basic tools again. Okay, now that would overweigh us. So, I think we're going to leave the crappy water. I think we're going to leave the pasta. Okay, let me sort by weight. 1 kilogram for an MRE. That is a chunky boy. All right, let's 150. Okay, you actually sell for way more. All right, who's collecting the tentacles? Not so sure about that. All right, we'll just leave the raw meat. That's something I can easily get more of if we are so inclined. All right, the crappy room that does nothing. We're kind of full, but I'm kind of greedy, so, you know. Might as well check them if I've already cleared the area. We can always maybe trade up into... Okay, we need bulbs. We can always trade up into better stuff if we have to. White paint. Don't think I care. We're also, like, picking up way more nails than I really should carry around. A lighter. No, I haven't seen the use of those yet. Military bandage. Okay, that bumps me over. Let's drop. We'll bring back 25 nails. Okay, no more nails, no more screw nuts on this run. Let's drop that relay. That sells for, yeah, let's get rid of those. Let's eat that cracker. Okay, we could use some liquid. That makes me thirsty, and so does that. Also, apparently cures some of my radiation somehow. All right, leave it. Okay, where are we in relation? So we need to go around this wall. We don't know what this infestation is. It's gonna suck if it just kills me after all that looting. Maybe that's another area of improvement. Maybe I should do whatever mission it is I'm gonna try to do before we do any looting. But then again, it's just, that's hard to do. It's easy to say. Because you want to loot as you pass things, right? Mm-hmm. I see you. I'm not really interested in engaging. Perfectly happy if they just slip on by. Oh, dude, you're getting ghouled, man. Alright, I will engage that. Bird? I'm telling you. Alright, we gotta watch out for weight here. In fact, let's not even fiddle with those. Let's actually get to the thing that might have something. Okay, we said no more. No more, no more, no more. Alright, Mr. Shoddy. Bunch of ammo scrap. We'll take that ammo. Wasn't there another? Yeah, there it is. Actual body over here. Ashes sell for like nothing. They're not worth my time. Where are we? Oh, we're near the sawmill. Duh, with the logs. Yeah, I don't want to go there. Stupid water making me come all the way around. I also lost track of that patrol. I see you. Okay, we're close. So the infestation is ghouls. Mm-hmm. Okay, near that meat pile, maybe? Okay, that was a live one. Did you come out of that? Yeah. I don't know if, okay, complete. Okay, so is that like a giant, I don't even know, ghoul womb? We did pick up a grenade. I'm not, ooh, airdrop. Oh, that makes me, no, 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 no. Nope, nope, we're friends here. Just friends. Oh, no, no, don't get tempted. I want that airdrop. I want that real bad. But we're not going to. We are going to be good boys. We are going to take our gains and we are going to leave. I need to go south of this. We completed a mission. We picked up several good pieces of stuff that we can use. I'm basically full. There's a stash. Apparently I've opened 10 hidden stashes according to my achievements. Bunch of scrap mess. Okay, we actually need that, some bullets. We're overweight. Alright, you know what? We don't need the nails. We'll take the slightly rarer stuff. Can't pick that up. Alright. Boy, we got a little irradiated there. There's a house. I wonder, okay, does anyone know if things can actually be in these houses? Like, if I open the door, could there be a ghoul right inside? I'm very curious about that. A hose. That seems rather rare. Okay, we're gonna need to make some room here. coffee also looks nice, but I can't cook. It's the problem. We're really close to the edge, though. Maybe we just overload and we waddle it. Maybe we just waddle it. How close are we? We're relatively close. I'm so gonna die. Don't do it, Babel. Don't do it. Those MREs are amazing, although they are kind of weighty. All right, that is definitely a not have to have. Ditto. You guys are kind of expensive. Get rid of the soap. Screw nuts are not rare. Scrap. Oh, it feels so bad. I hate dropping loot. I hate it so much. There we go. Real life Babel would never leave that coffee behind, I want you to know. Yeah, that is not worth it. Is a life worth living if I don't get my morning coffee? Probably not. Okay. Just let me out. Just let me out. Why are the rabbits running? Because there's a wolf. Okay. Alright. Alright, that's fine. Screw you, screw you, screw you, screw you, screw you. Hate you jerks. Hate you so much. Alright, is that all of them? Yes, alright. Yeah, you can't stop me now. You can't stop me now. I'm gonna take all your stuff. Yep, give me your flesh. Yep. Maybe you should have thought about that before you attacked me. 5 of you freaking wolves. 5 of you all at once. Fight me fair and square. Oh my goodness, my heart jumped on that one. Alright, let's GTFO. Finish 2 missions here. We're gonna come out of here with a decent amount of cash, actually. Yes. Look at that experience, too. Very nice. Did we get... We did. Alright, now let's look at the feat. So this is for rifles. Prolonged vision. When you hit a target, they will remain visible for 2 seconds when going out of sight. That would be nice when we're fighting in the woods and whatnot. Hover over the target with the cursor to make the crosshair shrink more quickly. Okay, more accurate shots. Speed reload. Double press the reload button to speed up the reload process of magazine-fed weapons, but any ammunition already in the magazine will be lost. Okay, that seems like a panic thing that I would lose a lot of ammo. Hovering over the target with the cursor for 1 second will increase the maximum effective range of the weapon for that shot. We're not really feeling that problem too much. So I think prolonged vision or fast focus. I think fast focus is going to be my pick here. I have no idea, like, is that respectable? I have no idea. But that's what we have now. And hunter skills, I don't know when we get our next one. Maybe it's every level? Question mark? So we have some stats. Look at that, look at that. Several quests done. Alright, I feel like we're finally getting somewhere. Alright, so... task. First step. Survive 1 time, kill 5 wolves. We did it. Alright, for ammo... So we're using hollow point right now. I will just take that. Gain it. Valuable item. Collect 1 high quality toilet paper. Very good, Hunter. I didn't expect you to come back alive. I have another job for you. When the bandits took over the village in the forest, an old friend of mine left behind an item that's considered very valuable these days. The item should be inside a bag in the southern part of the village. Go there and retrieve it. And you will give me a good weapon. All right, I'll do it. All right, the other... Let's go down here. Alright, so repair my armor, yes, yes. Heal me, yes, and yes. Trade, alright, so... I don't think we're gonna hold on to any of the booze at the moment. As cool as that is, we're gonna sell that. We're gonna sell the crystals. But yeah, that ghoul flesh is not terrible. I'm not desperate for money. I'm gonna hold on to the meat. We might be able to sell that for something more. I don't know if we can craft anything with wolf pelts. I will jump those. Matches, cigarettes, lighter. Yep, that's everything. 8,900. Okay, not terrible. How is our weapon currently? 91. We're still okay. From what we saw, the repair kit repairs 12. So when we get to 88 or 87, I'll buy one. You don't have any other tasks, right? Not at the moment. What do we have for tasks? So kill some more bandits. Kill Lazar and survive 2 times in the forest with 200 XP. That last map we did was the first time we'd actually done that. We did kill the scientists. So back to the networker guy. What time is it? Okay, we're gonna sleep, so I'm not in a hurry. All right, task complete. Pick a reward. Again, we're using hollow point at the moment, so I will just grab that. Scientist 2, again, we're using the hollow point. Yeah, the .39. Those just look different because that's what I've selected. Okay. Is that everything? Yes, it is for now. Okay. Stash. I wait. Okay, here. Dump off that stuff. That. Okay, in the food realm, dump off those. You're a cash item, I believe. Medical stuff, medical, cash item. All right, and we have way more bullets than I need to carry around. That's good though. That's what we want to see. Coming back with extra ammo rather than less ammo. Okay, let's move that grenade off of my healing button. 5 is fine. That's an easy hotkey on my mouse for me to hit. So explosive, throw type normal. I've never thrown a grenade in this game. That's always an exhilarating moment the first time you throw a grenade in a game, because you never know how it's going to work. Do I hold it? Does holding it pull the pin and then blow up in my face? Does holding it make it throw farther? We'll find out. Stay tuned. All right, so we're going to keep the ammo. We're going to sell both of those things. I don't think I'm going to carry the grenade around, if I'm being honest. Let's save that for when we're doing something that maybe could be useful. All right, and here... So lots of cutlery. The scrap food, which we have none of. I thought we had 3. And that's it. So we will get everything we need except for probably the scrap food, and then we'll queue something else up. I have a feeling we're going to be working on that for quite a while. All right, deal. All right, what else do you have? Coffee, charcoal, CCP. Okay. There's probably a backpack upgrade. I just don't understand all the stats. Like, are we just looking for a low weight with some bonuses? Because that's not terrible. This is what we have. I assume we can probably find one. The police armor doesn't really seem like it's an upgrade. We're gonna get one of these from a quest we're gonna try to do. Yeah, none of that other stuff seems particularly relevant. Let's leave it. Also, we will eat before we leave. Yeah, our energy is very low, and it is nighttime, so we will go sleepy sleep. How long do we want to sleep? Until morning, essentially. Yes. Okay. We will have breakfast before we head out. Give me something hearty, buddy. I'm going out. Alright, so we want to kill some bandits if we see somebody named Lazar and just get a lot of XP. Okay. We also have, didn't we have that other quest? Valuable item. Bag in the southern part of the village. Okay, so we're gonna need to get into the village for that one. I want to leave to the forest. All right, that mission finally felt like I was actually making some progress. Getting a few missions actually done. We got in a couple good firefights. Got ambushed by 5 freaking wolves. Okay, so southern part of the village is here. So let's aim for like here, and we'll come in from the south. And we have an extraction point nice and close when we're ready to leave. Hopefully by the time we get there, the sun will be up a little further. Okay, we have a cabin right off the bat. Okay. Nada. All right. Double soap. That's not bad. Some chocolate. Hairdryer. Nope. Again, who knows? Maybe I'm leaving valuable things behind and everyone's like face bombing, but I just don't know. Ooh, double bore. Okay. I will engage that, but I want to do it from a different angle. I want to see how much those boar... Oh, that could have been incredibly bad. I want to see how much those boar tusks sell for. Wait, those things use almost half a clip. Give me your tusks. In fact, how much do you sell for? 197. No reason to have to figure it out. We could just tell. Another hut. Yoink. Okay, we're not hurting for the screw nuts. I will take a generic cola, thank you. It's Cola brand cola. Delicious. Okay, see you. Alright, give me your tentacles, which are worth lots of money. We going full, like, Roman legionnaire here. Sell that to an apothecary. Apparently we've discovered cola. Okay, I'm not going to grab a second hose. Well, you know, I will. 2 might be used in some building. Again, Whoa, hey friends. Hey friends. No reason to push. I'm just going to chill here. Wow, that was something that you wouldn't want to walk into. Let's just take 5. I'm just gonna chill here for a minute. All right, if they're still there, I guess we engage. I think they vaguely know I'm here. Yep, they definitely know I'm here. All right, we're just gonna have to engage, even though that's not what I want to do. I don't know if they can use doors. Also, there's 3 of them, and I only killed 2. Nope, got all 3. He must have bled. Dudes, I had no beef. I had literally no beef. We did not have to do that. We did not have to do that. That was on you. That was on you. Jeez, I thought that was a ghoul. Oh, those birds are going to be the death of me. Vodka, water... A grenade. I think we have our screwdrivers already. Okay, thank goodness 2 of them had shotguns and they did not get into range. That could have turned out so differently. All right, that's worth 3,400. How much are you worth? Not you. Not you. Yeah, you're not worth much. All right, we will take that one. Again, I'm pretty sure that the equipped weapons use way less weight. So we will do that for the extra money. Okay, bandage. Okay, so that wolf got chased by a... Or that ghoul was chasing a wolf. That was spicy. That was spicy. Everyone chill out. I just want everyone to chill out. Where did that wolf go? Did you kill it? I'm pretty sure I saw you chasing a wolf. Okay. Ooh. Man, I'm not sure why. Do I have damage drop off on these too? Okay. Oh my goodness, this place is spicy today. What forest did you drop me in? Oh, well, we just dropped you off into hell, boy. Could we go to the nice forest? Nah. This is the nice one. I only dropped you off there because I like you. Birds, man. Okay, is that a body? Those look like dead wolves. Did you die in the anomaly? How you die? The anomaly I was almost standing on. That is how you died. Okay, we do have a safe approach here. Yeah, that's 1,000 cold ones. And hey, that's a ghoul. Okay. I do really appreciate that they can take the environmental damage too. And it's not just me. Alright, also, we are just carrying way too much meat. Just drop it. That pains my heart so much. Should I just heal? Do it. I don't want to die when we have this much good stuff. We have done so much fighting today. Okay, there's a chest back there. A secret chest with the high quality toilet paper. So before lockdown in the Coof, about a month ahead of that, maybe even 2, because I think it was in December, I was at the pub with some relatives, and we were talking about the possible outbreak of the Coof. And we were all like, yeah, we should probably stock up on a little extra toilet paper. Key to the tech store. I will take that. And so, fast forward a little while, I was having lunch in the cafeteria at work, and we were just having a casual conversation. I mentioned the Coof, and everyone was like, whatever, that's never going to be a thing. I was like, yeah, whatever, but maybe, pick up a little extra toilet paper every time you go grocery shopping. Just keep a little extra spare. And somebody basically just laughed in my face. Well, fast forward to lockdown and the first Google Meet with the staff, and lo and behold, who is on that Google Meet begging people if they have any spare toilet paper because they had ran out like the first day of lockdown. Well, you know what Babel had? He had a bale of toilet paper because he had been stockpiling it. So, lo and behold, maybe listen to Babel when he's giving you advice, especially when it could be something like that. Why am I so slow? Because I picked up too much. All right, how much are you worth? 131. Man, we are just so overloaded. I feel like I have to check these because we spent so much time. I also kind of want to engage those guys, but what are the odds I can kill 3 of them? Those are not shotguns. Yeah, there's one more up there. I'm not sure we can do that. All right, what was that? It's a freaking rabbit. No, you know what? Nope. Let's just follow my own advice. We got what we came for. Let's just get out of here. Let's take our gains and go. We have a finished quest. We have a backpack full of goodies and tentacles. Did you spit at me? Was that a ranged weapon that he just tried to hit me with? Okay, I can't carry that. 150. Okay, you're worth more than a pelt. I'm glad we are leaving. Okay, I definitely want that. All right, drop more pelts. What are you? Wustrel. Food scrap. All right, that's things we need. Drop tentacle, drop tentacle. Drop the booze. All right, good enough. I guess I should probably just walk around tossing that, but the clicking of my mouse is just more noise when I really need to be paying attention to the soundscape. Yeah. I don't need your flesh. Gosh, let's reload. Yeah, there's my exit. Now, don't think these are safe because we've walked into these and gotten shot before. There we go. There we go. That's a good one. We are almost level 3. We got all kinds of goodies here. Loner's Work 2 done. Wasn't that killing bandits, I think? Hey, comrade! Nope, must have just been progress towards it. So what did we get? That's not telling me. But we did have new work. Eliminate the target. It's another infestation. Sure. And collect 3 med kits. That's going to be difficult, but sure, I'll try. Alright, so... we got the XP. Alright, so if we can just find Lazar, we can finish Loner Work 1. Okay, we just need more bandits, 15 of them to be exact. We also need to eliminate target in makeshift bandit camp. Okay. Oh, hang on. And valuable item? Not here. I think that was you. Ask valuable item. All right, what do we want? Now, I want to say this is this is a bolt action. It's a sniper rifle. That uses a different firing mode. This is a BBSH 41. It's lower damage, good accuracy. It's a different, okay, it's an SMG. I think we're gonna take the bolt action. Towards makeshift camp. Eliminate the target in forest, 5 bandits. Bandits continue to assault the train in the forest area, preventing us from reaching the makeshift camp. You will have to eliminate some bandits and specific targets. That way I'm sure they'll calm down for a while. Once this mission is complete, I'll give you access to the bunker area where the Green Army is located. I don't think Artemovich will give you any jobs yet, but I'm sure that you can trade with them. Okay. Build a base module. You can upgrade your base by installing new modules. Open your PDA, go to the base building, click on an empty slot. Choose a module and click install. Then, craft its building kit at the crafting bench. Right-click the kit in your inventory to do it. We can get a reward. Alright, I don't suppose... Nope, that my upgrade I already did counts. That's a little disappointing. I like it when games just are like, hey, you already finished the task I was going to ask you to do? Okay, yeah, you're done. Alright, key is kind of like a quest item. I'm gonna dump that maybe down here in weapons. Okay, do we have any ammo? We have no ammo for this weapon, so we're just gonna have it chill for now. Sort by type. Alright, food. I don't mind that chocolate. Can I put that in my bar? You know what? I'm gonna carry around a piece of chocolate. And I don't have to sell this stuff necessarily. Food scrap, that's needed for an upgrade. We'll pop that in there. Tea, okay, that's one of the things we actually need. All right, we'll store it. We need 3 of them for that quest. All right, you're not terrible either. Maybe we'll hold on to that. All right, here, we got the pipe, we got some rope. All right, we had a quest once ask us for syringes. We'll hang on to that. What are you? Okay, we will sell that. Again, I just don't think I'm good enough to make use of those. I would rather just sell it for the immediate gain. Maybe that's incorrect. Okay, that's a cell. I don't suppose this duct tape stacks. Of course not. Analyzer. That's going to be a quest item. We needed the bulbs. Okay, a couple things of ammo. And I want my ammo. Hydrogen peroxide can stay. I will keep the crappy water. I assume once we get the kitchen, we can actually clean it up. All right, that can go. Okay, we may as well hold on to that. All right, the rest of that can go. Stash-wise, module, kitchen. Okay, a lot more culturally. We actually, okay, we're up to 10 of the food scraps. Okay. I was kind of worried because we hadn't been finding those. So lots of utensils. I mean, I'm going to spoil things for you, builders, but I'm pretty sure we could just make do with one set of utensils. We're not like opening a cantina here for everybody. 4.7. Not terrible. Not terrible. All right, quest item, some ammo. We have a little bit of food. We have a little bit of thirst. That's feeling pretty good. All right, dock. Repair my armor. Yep. Okay, I think we actually came out of there positive in money. How are we doing on the weapon? 88%. Next time we come back, we're going to need to do a repair. Oh, I want to sell that too. Trade, sell that. Yes. Okay, we definitely came out ahead that time. Guess that's it. I'm feeling like the backpack maybe should be a buy, but I'm going to need to look up like which one's better. Because in my mind, it would be like weight efficiency or something. And I can't just try those on to see how they're different. Okay, it's just in the morning. All right, we'll head out. We'll do one more. All right, Mr. Train Conductor, conduct me somewhere good. All right, that last mission was pretty spicy. I'm really proud of myself for surviving that. We'll see if we can tempt fate here. Okay, we got all kinds of stuff to do. We have an extraction point there. Towards makeshift camp. Okay, just north of me. That quest is killing bandits. All right, so we know this is going to be hot. I think we're just going to make an attempt on that right off the bat. We know there's going to be bandits here. All right, this also will tell me what the improv camp looks like. I see you. Okay, you took more hits than I would have thought. Right, is it just you, though? Hunter Daniel... Okay, I don't think this is the guy we killed. Okay, you're worth a decent amount. Okay, I'm assuming salt will be needed for crafting, but until I know that for certain, I'm going to kind of hold off. Well, all right, 1 salt, 1 pepper. Matches, I mean, they're like weightless practically. Cigarettes, yes. Take the bullets, take that. Yeah. Okay, and then the bandit. So he must have killed the other guy. We'll take that and that. All right, so I don't know exactly how this is a makeshift camp, but it is apparently. Okay, just puffs of that. All right, I see a way that we might be able to get in there. All right, can we? I mean, those are 500 a pop, so despite the danger here. Get me out of there. Okay, next. We don't need to risk ourselves in this. I would sure like to do that. Maybe we hit these two and then we just leave. Maybe that is the way. What Scientist Work 1 was another little nest. That last one we did, we also lucked out a lot. There was like 5 ghouls that engaged a patrol that we didn't have to kill ourselves. All right, let's get across Radiation Road here. Into a fight. I don't wanna. Oh. I really don't wanna. That was a freaking rabbit that took like 3 shells to the face. Alright, we're bleeding. We're bleeding. Okay, fix the bleed. Ooh. Alright, heal. Alright, have some Coke, or excuse me, Cola brand cola. Oh boy. That was a thing that happened. That ghoul, I'm surprised, did not finish me. I was looking the other way at that firefight. Alright, well, apparently this is the fork run. USB, how much are those worth? Yeah, those are fine. Okay, we definitely don't need that many. That was 6 was the maximum that we would have needed. Alright, well, we have all the forks we can use. That rabbit, man. That rabbit. Alright. Oh, there's so many of them. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, I tempted fate. I should have known better. Yeah, notice that that guy must be so... Oh, hey, look who it is. It's Lazar. Okay, well, that's at least valuable information. Killed by Lazar. Now we at least know what we're looking for. How do we kill him? I have no idea. He just literally... He's probably been a guy that's killed me several times. I've just never noticed that. He kills me, like, instantly compared to everybody else. So I'm not sure what we're going to do about that. Maybe with our marksman rifle, we can shoot him far enough out that he can't find us? Not sure. Rip a little bit. We actually had some good quest stuff there. Stupid ghouls forcing me into the stupid town to die to stupid Lazar. Womp womp. Okay, but that's going to be it for us here. If you're enjoying this, like I've said, don't forget to leave a like on there or a comment. I really do have to pick what we're going to play based on what people are enjoying. If you're not subscribed, I have earned your subscription. I'd love to have you back. Join me live or in the comments. I read all the comments and chat. We hang out and just have fun. And if you want to support the channel, you can always leave a super thanks. Join me live for a super chat. Check out the Patreon or become a member here on YouTube. All right, builders, get out there and find a way to defeat Lazar, and I'll catch you in the next one. Babble out.